Wagner. Here are some scenes from last week's episode of Switch.
She thinks it was murder. What does the National Transportation Safety Board think? It was an accident.
They said that he was stunt flying through a canyon and was slammed into a cliff by a down. A brilliant one. There's no way he would have done anything that idiotic.
Yeah, this is obviously an old map of parts of Nevada. Now, how does this tie in with your father's death, Miss Summers?
My dad's best friend was an old barnstormer named Ted Grierson. And about 6 months ago, Ted claimed to have stumbled on some fortune in the desert. A few days later, Grierson took off on a routine cross-country flight in perfect weather conditions. And he vanished.
What are these photographs?
My dad took them just before he crashed. He spent hours poring over them, trying to figure out what Ted Grierson had found.
You know, I've associated myself with the Macunas suit to regain a big hunk of Nevada land. So why don't I introduce you to Dale Apsey, who has become world famous as defending the underdog.
Our contention on behalf of the Macunas is that the 275,000 acres you see outlined on the map were improperly taken from their forefathers.
You know, we're being audited by the IRS, and unless we come up with some heavy cash pronto, you are finished.
You know what we're playing for out there in the desert, don't you? $50 million?
Enough to balance the books.
And keep us out of prison.
Ah, wow, that is some airplane. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah. P-51 World War II fighter. Belongs to Bryce Clouston. He started the Bunker Hill Air Force.
The Bunker Hill Air Force? What is that?
They put on dogfights for charity and generally keep alive the Knights of the Air legend from World War I.
Don't tell me. This is, Come Fly With Me, yeah?
Right. The Red Baron. Belongs to Brad Pendergast. He does the shows for us. Just put it right on.
These flying bathtubs really safe?
Back up your troubles in your own. Get back and smile, smile, smile.
Hey, there goes Sandra.
You got that old steerman patched up.
Yeah, it was a tough break. Old Bat was probably the hottest pilot we had around. But he took you, Baron. Almost any time he wanted. He always said Sandra would be better than he was.
She ever did more than a rate one turn she'd throw up on his shoes.
She's saying that she can tie you in knots anytime.
Since the Kaiser will have her shot. I'm going to show that pushy little broad who owns the Bible yonder. What the hell was that?
That crazy idiot! Pendergast! Don't bail out! Hey, hang on! Your parachute is coming apart!
Wow!
idea that those straps were faulty, huh? I mean, it's just a kind of a practical joke gone bad, if you know what I mean. Just kind of a hunt in the sun technique to liven the day.
Pete? Are you all right?
I think I broke my wrist.
Poor darling, you idiot. Come on, sweetheart. You and your stupid Dutch, you could have killed him. He should have shot you.
Just a harmless prank that got out of hand, Fräulein.
Oh.
It's me. That idiot. Clown. What to throttle him. Baby. When I saw you hanging there 3,000 feet over the desert with your parachute falling apart, I nearly died. It wasn't easy keeping her straight and level with the plane inverted like that. But I know if I didn't, I'd probably shake you loose. Is it that bad?
Well, the doctor says I needed a deep massage.
Well, there's a masseur in the gymnasium. Why don't I give him a call? Look, Pete, why don't you just...
Said the acid weakened the straps. Now, the same thing probably just got in the parachute. It was a deliberate attempt at murder. Not necessarily. It could have spilled into the bucket seat while the plane was still in the hangar and then sloshed all over the place when she was doing her fancy flying.
Come on, Kohler, what does it take to pound some sense into that thick skull of yours? If you're not going to move on it, the commissioner will. Good night, and thanks for the ride.
What are you two doing here?
Oh, Miss McBride said that he had a job for us.
I have to be going anyway, Pete. I really do.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Excuse me. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Oh, your timing leaves a lot to be desired. Sorry, Peter.
Yeah. Well, listen, just in case Miss McBride wants me to play the tables, I bought this really cute little outfit, you know, that I know would be just perfect for such an experience as that. You know, it's terribly sorry, but other things.
Arlene O'Hara to the lobby, please. Arlene O'Hara to the lobby, please.
In the highway.
Dramatic telephone call.
Mac. A suite? Easier for conferences, that sort of thing.
As long as Wayne Newton's picking up the tab, I suppose that's all right.
Yeah, well, he's picking it up.
Yeah.
What'd you find out?
Well, it was an attempted murder, all right? Yeah, we stirred up quite a nest of angry hornets.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Well, what's it all about, Mac? Why pick on Pete? Well, this is pure speculation. We know that Grierson stumbled across something big in the desert.
Like what?
I don't know, like what, gold, buried mafia money, whatever it was. Grierson began to crowd somebody, and they killed him. And Bat Summers maybe came along. They did the same thing to him.
Well, I haven't found anything.
Yeah, you don't know that for sure.
Oh, listen, believe me, Mac, before that maniac jumped us in that airplane, all I saw was endless miles of desert, sagebrush, cactus, sand, nothing, zip.
We still got one lead. That's Grierson's girl.
Yeah, did you track her down?
Oh, yeah. I called that, what's the Sherry's place. Hey, they're very cagey over there. They may be connected, you know. That's why I asked Maggie to come down here. Maybe we can work her into that place as a technician.
Mac, do you know what Sherry's place is?
Oh, yeah, it's a health spa.
It's a brothel. Malcolm.
A brothel?
Yeah, brothel, Mac.
No. We can't send Maggie into a place like that, that's all.
Why not?
What? No, why not? No, cut it out. You can't do it.
Why couldn't we? All we have to do is have Malcolm get her in there.
Sorry, Norton.
Just long enough to get the information that we need from Charlotte.
Pete,
And I will time it so that I get there in time to get Maggie out so nothing will happen to her. Very easy, very easy.
Are you crazy? I wouldn't put one foot in that place. Not even for you guys. Even if it meant not working for you anymore.
Hi, you're new here. I'm Aida.
Maggie. She said to say Marguerite.
First time? Look, don't be nervous, honey. We're all amateurs here. I teach 10th grade.
Sure.
Oh, really, I do. Come on in the kitchen and meet the rest of the inmates.
Listen, I know somebody here already. Charlotte Braverman.
Well, I think she's off today.
Off the ranch? Off?
No, just, resting.
Mrs. Onker knows we like for our customers to feel free to just please themselves in any way that they find necessary to do, within reason, that is. Please, don't rush yourself. We do things the old-fashioned way here.
All the times they get a flat.
This is Nora. Nora's working on her PhD. Her hobbies include embroidery and sculpture.
Hey, hold it there. Hey, hold it. We expecting you, brother?
Yeah, I made an appointment by phone. Name's Peterson T. Ryan. All right, come on, follow me.
And this is Marlene. Marlene's a veterinarian. She's also a lover of dogs. Most of her animals have won prizes all over the world. And this is...
See you a minute, please.
Just a moment. This is Marguerite. She's a new one. If you'll excuse me, gentlemen. Yeah, I know him. We had a slight misunderstanding, but that was all straightened out.
Just wanted to make sure, Duchess.
Never thought a guy like you would require our services.
Well, I take the view that every new experience enriches life's tapestry. Right?
Tell me, any particular preferences?
Well, I like the ice queen type myself. The kind of woman that can control her emotions.
Then you'll adore Marlene.
What about her?
Exquisite choice. Her name's Marguerite. She's a new one to the family. Just came out of a Swiss finishing school. She specializes in modern history and finger painting.
Finger painting? No kidding. How do you do that?
Ask her.
How do you do that?
Well, I'd be happy to show it to you later, sir.
Hey, Maggie, are you all right?
Where have you been? You know I nearly just got myself nailed by some cowpoker sheepherder or something.
I had a flat tire. Otherwise, I would have been here, but all is well that ends well. Now, what did you find out?
Charlotte went horseback riding last night and has not been seen since.
Do you know where her room is?
Yes, I do. Charlotte got a call from Grierson the night before he disappeared. I know because the girl said that she was leaving soon to get married.
Did she say anything to him about what he'd found?
No, nothing.
How long has she been missing?
Well, since 6 o'clock last night. Apparently she goes out riding every evening.
Well, obviously, this bed hasn't been slept in. And nobody missed her?
No, it's your day off.
There's nothing to be found in here. Better get you off the property.
What are you talking about? I had to sign a contract here for a week.
Okay. I'll send Sherry a check. Come on, will you? Let me get you out of here. Nice doggy. Nice dog.
That is not a nice doggy. That dog is a killer.
I know. Don't louse me up, will you? I'm trying to charm it. Or we'll both be dog food.
I thought you were a flake, friend. Trying to steal the merchandise?
Hey, look, it isn't what you think. Down around there somewhere. I found it! Here it is!
And I followed that Ryan guy out to Sherry's place. He's still there now. Forget about him. I'll tell you what I want next.
Sold into white slavery, nearly torn to pieces by a mad dog. Mr. Ryan, would you mind telling me what this is all about?
If I knew, I'd tell you. Come on, Maggie. Explain to your friend that there is only so much I am willing to take from a convicted felon.
Doctor, what did the postmortem report say?
She broke her neck when she fell from the horse.
What about this phone that I found, huh? The one that the Mac's got in his hand, huh? What about that?
Well, what about it? They sell them by the gross all over town.
You know, I've seen this design around the neck of a Macuna Indian.
Mac, you were a cop for a long time. How would you make a case out of something like that? There are 1,000 reasons she could have had that with her.
Any signs of violence on the body at all?
No, none.
You're going to let this thing slide, aren't you, Cole? I can see it. I can see it right in your eyes. And you know what I'm going to do, baby? Wait a minute. I'm going to go to the DA. I'm going to go right over your head, right up to the DA.
Look, Bride, would you explain to your partner that the ruling came from the DA himself?
Oh, Well, then that means the DA's a jackass too, huh?
While you have his attention, would you ask him to consider this? If I thought I had a homicide on my hands, he's the first person I would grab. Planche's secretary inside Sherry's place. She does nothing but wander around asking questions about Charlotte Braverman. The two of them break into the girl's room together. He assaults the security guard on his way out. He's lucky that Sherry didn't throw the book at him.
The whole human race is falling down around you, Kohler, and you're worried about a couple of technical misdemeanors? I can't believe that. Come on, Mac, we'll handle this our own way. Oh, hey, listen, be sure and tell the DA that he is a jackass. You won't forget that, will you? Huh?
Are you gonna bust him?
Hell no. He's right. Of course it's murder.
Hotel lobby. Deborah Lane to the blackjack pit. Deborah Lane to the blackjack pit.
I've been looking all over for you guys. The photographer's all fired up about something he found in that camera you gave him, Mac. Let's go. Come on.
There were 9 of these. Just the same old stuff. No, wait. The 10th negative was light struck. Now, I don't know what you're looking for, but this one is surely out of pattern. Watch. Now, this part of the negative was really badly damaged. But, take a look at this.
It's a plane.
Sure is.
Mac? Yeah. If I remember my aircraft recognition correctly, that's a P-51.
P-51? Malcolm, hit the lights. There was a P-51 out at that airfield.
Oh?
It belonged to a fellow called Bryce Clouston.
Clouston? A 51? You know anybody named Clouston?
Sure, he's a big wheel around town. The president of something or other.
Is that so? That's the last shot?
Yep.
What are you thinking, Mac? This last shot, that could be a threat to Clouston.
Well, how did he kill Bat Summers? First of all, his plane crashed into the canyon. You can't call that murder.
No, he could have knocked him down to the prop wash. Into the canyon. Well, however he killed him, there's a great possibility that Clouston's responsible for Bat's murder.
Let me get this straight. You are saying that Clouston found out about something that Ted Grierson knew, right?
Yeah.
And that Clouston kills Ted, then does the same thing to Summers. Just because he saw his plane on the roadway. Mac, it don't make sense.
It's a theory. It's a theory. We'll get the rest of it when we get a fill-in from Maggie, huh?
Yeah, I can get some of that from Sandra.
All right. I'll get the Indian stuff from Wayne.
Thanks, Phil.
So what are you saying, Mac? I mean, specifically, what are you saying?
Look, Wayne, there've been 2 deaths, huh? 1 disappearance, 1 attempted murder, and in every case, there's always a link with the Macunas.
Well, damn it, Mac. They've got a legal case going. Why the hell would they resort to murder?
I have no idea. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying that in every case here, every place I turn, I run into an Indian. Now, I thought you might want to get to the bottom of it.
Damn right I am, but let me tell you something, Mac. Topasan is like a sister to me. She's got a lot of wild guys working for her, but why wouldn't they be wild? They're choked. They've been at the bottom of that damn barrel so long. Why wouldn't they want to beat the war drums? Trust me, pal, when I tell you, she'd never let him off that leash.
Well, let's find out.
Bryce Clouston bought the plane about a year ago.
Sandra, it wouldn't be normal for a plane like that to land on an open road, would it?
No, it could be done. He was a very experienced pilot.
That picture is really weird. Really weird. What kind of business is Bryce Clouston in, do you know?
Minerals.
Minerals?
Yeah. Is it important?
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. Maybe we're approaching this thing from the wrong way. Maybe we've been approaching it from the air, right? Suppose Ted Grierson found something on the ground that you couldn't see in any aerial shots.
Nevada loaded with silver? Is that what you mean?
That could be. That could very well be.
I'm not going to say these aren't hot-blooded people, McBride. That land has a deeply religious significance for them. Naturally, they feel strongly about it.
But that doesn't mean they have any motive or reason to murder for it.
What about this dance? Isn't that a prayer for the overthrow of the white man?
Oh, hey, Mac, I hate to confuse you with facts, pal. But that dance is just simply a prayer to bring the buffalo back to their land.
Mr. Newton, historically, the Dance of the Four Winds was a prelude to the Indian uprisings of the 1890s.
Why the hell do you keep trying to pin these murders on white people?
I'm not. I'm just trying to find some reason for all this happening here, and the only things I find implicate the Macunas.
Mr. McBride, our case will come to trial in a few weeks. Tonight is an astrological conjunction of planets of great significance to the Macunas. For nearly 100 years, they've been disunited and unorganized. Now, Tapasana is giving them leadership and spirit. Tonight, she will take them to a place in the desert where their forefathers worshipped. They will pray for a successful return of their lands. I'm sorry, I have to return to town now.
You mind if you got any objections to my waiting and talking to Tapasana?
As you please.
Look, I have put my reputation, my money, and my life into these people. Now, in my mind, there's no doubt at all. Well, I'm going to stick around until you're convinced.
Stuff worth around $25 million.
Okay, leave it at that. Ship it out now.
Yeah, wait a minute. It takes a couple of days to make the arrangements.
I'll tell the buyer to stand by. Yes. Thanks. It's one of the boys at the field. Ryan's headed out for the desert with that girl in a Jeep.
Oh, boy. If they spot our tracks, we're dead.
You just go ahead as planned. I know how to handle him. Hop out.
What is it?
Tire tracks. Come on.
Yeah, it looks like somebody tried to cover them up.
Come on, you beautiful baby. I need 3 lemons or 3 cherries. I don't care. 3 anything.
Tom Manolio to the cage, please. Tom Manolio to the cage, please.
Mr. McBride? Saul's been looking for you. He was able to get a better reproduction on that 10th print. And he said the other vehicle that's on the highway with the plane is definitely a Cadillac.
It is?
That's important.
Oh, I should say. Let's find Malcolm. Come on. Well, the truck or whatever it was obviously came off of this road. We're running out of tracks.
Hey, Pete, look.
Obviously some kind of an artifact, huh?
Yeah, sure is.
Totem pole. Looks pretty ancient to me.
What's it all about, Pete?
I don't know. When we get back to town, I'll get a scouting party together and see what we can find.
Quite hot.
Yeah. Come on.
Manolio likes the Cessna 115.
Wasn't that the kind of plane that Grierson was flying when he disappeared?
statue. Hardly seems worth 3 men's lives, does it?
No, it's more than one little statue. Dale Absey elected to tell me that everything the Macunas brought north with them was pure gold.
How did they lose it?
I don't know. Maybe a flash flood scattered everything over the desert.
Yeah, Grierson could have stumbled on it. He could have told Clouston about it, and Clouston could have killed him. That figures. But, Mac, why would a fellow like Dale Absey get involved in this?
I don't know. Maybe Clouston wanted Absey to delay the case. You know, if the Indians moved in before he got the gold out, he'd never be able to ship it.
No, Mac. A guy with his reputation would not get involved in something like this, believe me.
Malcolm picked up a tidbit on the street. Absey plays baccarat.
Oh, yeah?
Badly.
How much is he in for?
Scam says $250,000.
The cops know about that?
Kohler is now ripping up Clouston's office. I sent Malcolm to keep an eye on Absey.
Let's go.
That must be Lieutenant Kohler.
Yeah. Max, Malcolm. Listen, Absey's left.
How long ago?
Well, his cleaning lady said that she saw him take a suitcase into his car about a half an hour ago.
Have Maggie tell Kohler we're heading out to the desert where Clouston was killed.
Okay, see you later.
Absey left the office about an hour ago carrying a bag.
You know what that means. He's going to go out there and grab what he can of the gold and take off.
You guys aren't supposed to be here.
You are standing on sacred ground. You are alien here. I am asking you to leave.
Have you seen Dale Absey?
Mr. Opsey was at the office when I left.
There, come on.
Our sacred bowls. Absey stealing from us.
Why would he do a thing like that?
He's a white man.
Absey, you're a dead man.
Maggie, when you were out at Sherry's, you didn't,